Hello everybody, welcome back, youtube.com/geekaloud for a second look at the Helldivers 2 macro keyboards based on a few viewer questions. I'm going to show you today the process of programming the macros. Note this is all happening on a PC, but once we've finished programming the macros, we upload it to the keyboard memory. Then when we plug it into the PS5, it's just executing the pre-programmed macro from the keyboard memory. So there's no drivers or anything needed on the PS5 to make this work. Here's me about to put in the Exosuit, Patriot Exosuit, into the 10th key here, the macro. So we click the macro button, we hit record, we hold control down, and then we put in the command, which is left, down, right, up, left, down, down, and then you release the control key. And then we hit stop on the record. And so you can see here, that's the full sequence there. But what we can do is then go back and change all the timing. So instead of the amount of time it took me then to put it in, we can jump in here for argument's sake. And we can just reduce all the values to 0.1 of a second. Okay, so with the top control button pressed, in the delay time, we're going to change this to 0.1. We'll just paste in the value of 0.1, and then when we hit insert, you'll see the value updates there. And then we can change each of the times there to 0.1 of a second. You could set it manually with the up-down arrows, but I find it easy just to copy and paste. When you hit the insert time, see over here it says 0.7. When we hit insert, it changes it to 1. So we just go through to each of the keys, paste in 0.1. We can leave the control release to happen instantly. And that is the full sequence for the Patriot Exosuits. Okay, so with all the times updated, we then go ahead and save the macro. And with the macro saved in this manner, we can later go and, if we want to change out the order of which button they're on, we can just load in the specific one. So this will be a Helldivers 2. And instead of it being the reinforce, it is the Patriot Exosuit. So that's the Exosuit on the 10th key. And what I also want to add is the anti-personnel minefield. Once again, we hit record, we hold control, and it is down, left, up, right, release control. Stop recording the macro. And then once again, we go back through and update all the times to 0.1. Okay, so now the sequence will execute very quickly, and you can leave the bottom one as 0. That's the full macro completed. And then we will hit save, anti-personnel minefield, and we'll hit save. Okay, so now that we have our 2 new macros added to T9 and T10 keys, if we hit upload to keyboard, that's it. With the upload now completed to the keyboard, we are free to pull it out from the PC, plug it in to the PlayStation 5, and we'll check it out. And a few people have been asking what specific keyboard that it is. A TT Esports gaming keyboard. Okay, so here we are now back in Helldivers 2. We have the macro keyboard plugged directly into the front of the PS5 via USB. We're using the DualSense 5 Bluetooth connection to the same PS5. We'll go ahead and launch this trivial mission. Okay, so we'll go ahead and have our guard dog, our sentry gun, and the new anti-personnel minefield. All right, here we are on planet. Let's see. I'll just confirm with L1. Yes, we have the Patriot Exosuit available. So let's check out that new macro for it. Yeah, that was pretty quick. Now, what about the anti-personnel mine?
Deploying Minefield.
Yes, the new macros work, decreasing the time down to 0.1 of a second for each, obviously has sped up the input time. I suppose the only other question is, what if we went to 0.0? Could we make it even faster? And boy, how good are the new mechs? If only there was a sprint function in this.
Deploying replacement.
Alright, let's get out of here, shall we?
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Oh, that was luck.
Hey, that's something.
Oh!
Fire splash!
Old Uncle Donkey. Gee, Donkey.